Thank you for joining us from Warhorse, Iraq. Tell us a little bit about what the brigade there is doing to prepare for the end-of-year assignment there in Iraq.
Well, thanks very much, and absolutely would love to talk to you about that. We've been very, very busy here since arriving in May, and it's been really a challenging and exciting and very fulfilling job that the brigade's been doing since we left beautiful Fort Hood, Texas, and our Central Texas friends. We're in two provinces here, both Saladin and Diyala, and it's really unique. First of all, the size is about the size of Maryland if you equate it with a state in the U.S. we're all familiar with, but the operating area here within our section of United States Division North within Saladin and Diyala is really a microcosm of Iraq. Everything that you typically see in Iraq writ large, you will see in Saladin and Diyala. So, you know, we've got Arab-Kurd issues, we've got Shia-Sunni challenges, we have you know, Turkmens, Christians, we've got, you know, an Iranian border, we've got, you know, the hometown of Saddam Hussein in Tikrit within our Saladin province. We've got one of our major Shia tourist attractions in Samara that we have a lot of pilgrims come from all over the world, and also Iran that come through, and you know, we've got as I mentioned before, the border with Iran that runs along Diyala, and as I mentioned, we've got the combined security area, which we execute with our Iraqi and our Kurd partners, the combined security mechanism. And so all of our 6 battalions are fully engaged, Doug.
Let me ask you about that. You guys have spent some time there in those provinces, and of course Karbala is one of the most violent, or used to be at least. Are you comfortable with saying that they will be able to secure their own country by the time you leave?
Well, they are securing their own country right now, but you know, all I can really talk about with any expertise is the 2 provinces that I have oversight of, which are Saladin and Diyala, and we are partnered with, you know, the security forces. You know, we work with 2 Iraqi army divisions. We work with 2 provincial governors. We work with 2 provincial directors of police within those 2 provinces. And of course, we also have the federal police, and they are in fact in the lead on security issues, and we partner with them on all those. We are here to build capacity, to continue to build that capacity which we've worked very hard in the past to do. As you know, this is Blackjack's 4th deployment here into this area of operations that we call Iraq, and we are right now reaping the benefits of all the hard work all the soldiers and teams from Fort Hood have done in the past as we reach those new heights. They are in fact in the lead to answer your question.
As that time comes to an end, as we draw closer to the end of the year, do you know where the Blackjack Brigade will be going next?
Well, December 31st is what I understand, unless you've got some news I don't know about. December 31st is the end of the security agreement between our 2 nations. And so what we're doing now as we continue to partner with these Iraqi security forces and conduct combined operations, we're also transitioning to the government of Iraq all these locations that we've been operating from for the last 8 years. We've done this already, and we've done it successfully, and we continue to do it. And where I'm sitting right now, talking to you from, will be transitioned to the Iraqi government before we leave. And the general plan is, as we transition, we'll move to other locations. Some of that will be reposture. Some of that will be units that will move and move to ports of debarkation to leave and eventually go back to Fort Hood, Texas when we get mission completion.
Do you feel there are still dangers there right now?
Oh, absolutely, Doug. There's absolute dangers. You know, we've lost 2 great soldiers since we've been here that were killed by terrorists, and we continue to fight through the violence that is part of this emerging democracy that we're working with right now. There is obviously security concerns. There's security concerns in the 2 provinces that we work in here in Blackjack. There's security concerns throughout the country, but it is safer than, of course, I've ever seen it. And I go back to 2003, 2004 time frame. But I assure you, there are security concerns, and our force protection posture is our #1 priority, and that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Well, Colonel John Taylor, we thank you so much for your time and for being with us this morning and this afternoon. I don't know what time it is anywhere right now. Well, thank you so much for being with us. We do appreciate your time, and we wish you guys a safe mission and safe trip home.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for your time as well. And as always, we appreciate the support of our Central Texas families in our community, and we know that we come from the great place, and it's great because of the people that are there supporting us.
Couldn't have said it any better myself, sir. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, Doug.